10 of the fastest SUVs cars ever made. Consumer demand for SUVs is seemingly insatiable across the globe. More buyers every year are ditching smaller cars in favor of family hauling 4x4S, including those shopping for six-figure luxury cars. That has meant that, despite the initial reluctance of some manufacturers, virtually every major brand now offers at least one SUV in its lineup. With this increased demand, a new breed of super SUV has emerged, combining high-end luxury with the kind of performance previously reserved for supercars. These super SUVs boast ever faster top speeds, with brands upping the stakes with each new iteration of their flagship cars in an effort to outdo each other. The fierce competition has resulted in some staggeringly quick family haulers, and with electrification redefining the limits of road car performance, it seems they're likely to only get quicker in the future. For now though, here are 10 of the fastest SUVs ever made, ranked by their top speed. Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat, 180 miles per hour. The Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat returned for 2023 after being originally offered in a limited production run in 2021, and its specs remained unchanged. Underneath the hood, you will find a 2L Hemi V8 engine making 710 horsepower, which provides an NHRA-certified quarter-mile time of 11.5 seconds, all while providing room to seat 7. Its top speed is officially rated at 180 miles per hour. The Durango SRT Hellcat is different from every other SUV here in that it's not luxury-oriented. Instead, it's all about raw, straight-line power. It's also cheaper than many similarly fast SUVs, with a starting price that is just over $100,000 including fees. Dodge might have placed its bets on electrification, with its long-running Challenger and Charger models axed and BEV successors on the way, but the Hellcat SUV proves it's not done with its Hemi V8 just yet. Anyone wanting to get their own overpowered family hauler had better be quick, however, as the Durango SRT Hellcat is set to be discontinued after the 2024 model year. Maserati Levante Trofeo, 188 miles per hour. Maserati's fastest SUV is the Levante Trofeo, with an officially claimed top speed of 188 miles per hour. It's powered by a 580 horsepower twin-turbo V8 engine, which was developed and built in collaboration with Ferrari. It sounds like a prancing horse too, with an exhaust note that only encourages you to keep your foot buried for as long as the road and your confidence will allow. The SUV looks the part too, with its Trofeo branding and red accents adding a bit of flair to what's already one of the best-looking cars in its segment. However, step inside, and some design compromises become apparent. Our reviewer noted that some of the switchgear and the infotainment system were clearly shared with cheaper Stellantis models. Considering our test car's sticker price was north of $150,000, that seemed a little stingy on Maserati's part. We also thought the cabin felt less roomy overall than the Levante Trofeo's rivals, and the ride was less comfortable, even with its softest suspension settings. It's far from a perfect SUV then, but even if we had our doubts about its competitiveness as a daily driver, it's impossible to argue with its soundtrack or performance credentials. Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT, 189 miles per hour. It's been thoroughly redesigned for 2024, and it's faster than ever. The Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT is the brand's range-topping SUV, with a sticker price of around $200,000 and the grunt under the hood to justify that premium. The twin-turbocharged V8 engine pumps out 650 horsepower and can propel the car to a top speed of 189 miles per hour. It's only available in coupe SUV form and features carbon fiber trim and a unique wheel to differentiate it from Cayenne variants. It's slightly less practical than the standard Cayenne SUV, with that sloping rear roofline cutting into overall cargo capacity, but it still boasts a healthy 20.3 cubic feet of trunk space. The interior also feels suitably luxurious for the price, even if there's plenty of tough competition around the $200K range. As well as boasting straight-line speed, the Cayenne Turbo GT is also one of the best cornering cars in its segment, with its adaptive air suspension helping it play the dual roles of comfortable daily driver and apex hunter. Versatility is, as ever, one of the Cayenne's strongest suits, and that's made even more impressive by just how unflinchingly rapid the car is when driven at its limits. However, it's not the fastest SUV in the VW Group stable. Lamborghini Urus Performante, 190 miles per hour. The Lamborghini Urus Performante takes the joint title for the fastest VW Group production SUV with a top speed of 190 miles per hour. The Performante is slightly lighter, stiffer, and more powerful than the original Urus, making it even more of a track weapon than before. It comes at the cost of being slightly less forgiving on rougher roads, although our first drive of the car found that, in Strada mode at least, it was more than comfortable enough for everyday driving. Despite most Urus owners only ever using their car as an urban runabout, the new Urus Performante boasts improved track credentials and can even hold its own on a rally stage. A new rally mode is included, just in case drivers do end up taking their Urus Performance off-road. However, with its 657 horsepower twin-turbo V8 providing seemingly endless reserves of power, the Lambo SUV is its most impressive when all four wheels are on the asphalt. Bentley Bentayga Speed, 190 miles per hour. Sharing the VW Group fastest SUV crown is the Bentley Bentayga Speed, which was initially marketed as being faster than the Lambo by a mere 0.5 miles per hour. However, it seems both brands' marketing departments have now agreed that neither car should be officially faster than the other. While Urus's goal was always to showcase the wildest Italian design combined with the practicality of an SUV, Bentley takes a slightly different approach. It follows a similar formula to the brand's top-spec sedans, providing elegant British craftsmanship, generous amounts of room for both the driver and passengers, and of course, plenty of power. The Bentayga Speed's W12 engine produces 626 horsepower. Although when those horses aren't needed, it can deactivate half its cylinders to increase fuel efficiency. Separating the Bentayga Speed from its less rapid lineup siblings are a suite of upgrades including unique wheels, body-colored side skirts, and dark-tinted headlights and taillights. The interior also gets a makeover, including new Alcantara upholstery and contrasting leather accents. The Bentayga Speed's last model year was 2023, as the 2024 Bentayga lineup sees the W12 engine retired.